Good morning, parents and fellow teachers. I'm making this video to explain my phonics philosophy, or how we do phonics in England. So every letter has a name, like A, B, C, and every letter has a sound, or a main sound, a primary sound, like A, B, K. Now these sounds, there's two ways you can do the sounds. You can do what I like to call pure phonics, which would be A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, like that. Or you can do what I like to call loud phonics, where you add a schwa sound, you add a little sound at the end of all the non-vowels, basically. So that would be like A, B, K, D, E, F, G. And I think both pure phonics and loud phonics have their place in a classroom. Pure phonics it makes more sense because if you're trying to read a word like cat, you would have k, a, t, and that does really push together to make cat. But if you were to do loud phonics for that, it would be k, a, t, and some people might think it's ka-ata, which it isn't. But the benefit to loud phonics is that in a classroom setting where you've got 30 children, they can hear you. Also, if you're singing a song, you can do the melody for the song as well, whereas if you're just doing pure phonics, you can't do that. For example, if I say, C is for cat, k, k, cat, I can make that note, k, k, cat. If I was to do pure phonics, I would say, C is for cat, k, k, cat, and it doesn't quite have the same effect in a classroom. So I think both are, it's good to know pure phonics, and it's good to know what I call loud phonics. And I'm going to do the whole alphabet for pure phonics first. I hope you can hear me, so I'll just start now. We have A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so that's what I call pure phonics, okay? And now I'll do loud phonics. So it's a lot easier to do, and every non-vowel you add the sound to make it louder. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. The only one you can't add the schwa is the X sound, okay? So those are the two most useful ways to say the letters in the classroom. So instead of saying C-A-T for cat, I would always say cat for cat. Or if I'm in a big room with lots of children, I'd say k-a-t, so everyone can hear what I'm saying. So when you're spelling words or reading words, or a child cannot read a word, or a child cannot spell a word, you can break it up into the phonics. So if they're reading a word like top, you could ask them to look at the word top and say t-o-p, top. Or you could say t-o-p, top. And both are fine, okay? So I did have a question about should you add the schwa or not. I think you can if you want to be loud, and if you want to be pure, then you don't need to add the sound. You could say t-op, top. And if you're doing a spelling test with the child, and they are just learning to spell, I would recommend you say the word, you break it up into its sounds, and then you say the word again. So for example, let's take top. I would say, can you spell top? T-op, top. And I hope that the child in that setting would say t-o-p, and they would be able to spell top like that. And that is how we teach students to spell in England. They will start off spelling, they're called CVC words, which are three-letter words with a short vowel sound in the middle. Consonant, vowel, consonant, that's why it's called CVC. So if they were spelling another word like mat, you would say, can you spell the word mat? M-a-t. And the child, I would hope, would then do m-a-t. And if they're reading a word, they come to the word mat and they can't say it. They're reading a sentence, the cat is sitting on the, and they don't know how to read it. You can encourage them to break it up. at, mat, like that. So that is how to teach a child to read a phonetic word and how to teach a child how to spell from the ground up, okay? I hope that video was helpful. Thank you very much. Sap. S-A-P. Sap. The second one is mat. M-A-T. Mat. The third one is men. M-E-N. Men. The fourth one is get. G-E-T. I'll start now, okay? We have a, b, k, d, e, g, h, I, j, k, l, m, n, o, p, q, s. And I hope you can hear me. I'll do the full alphabet. We have a, b, k, d, e, g, h, I,